that in a Jamaica, there's a brother by the name of Peter King, I think was one of the ambassadors, Peter King. Big gay guy in a Jamaica. He used to the Waterloo. And per Waterloo Road, a whole heap of youth always circle that area there because some serious things that are going on in them house. Peter King me talk about until one day them find him dead, stab up. Now, in the whole Alabalua thing there, I think I was in the 90s it happened. Them did have some videotape who was not at the sports center last night. Me I tell you, man, miss a wonderful concert. Wonderful concert, man. I said it last night, I say it again. It's a long time I don't sit down in a concert in a Jamaica and hear music. Straight through music with different artists. As a matter of fact, all of the artists them I sing Jimmy Cliff song them straight up, man. I may tell you, it was wonderful. Why the Minister of Culture Babs Grange and also Shabbat the people, but if I don't call them names, it's because I don't know them names. So I yell them up to really send off Jimmy Cliff in that wonderful way, musically. May I tell you, man, the sound was good, the production was good, everything was proper. Yeah, man, no itch, no switch, no haul and pull up and come again and, you know, take it down low and it's just music. It's just music. We need some more concerts like them in Jamaica Rasta. Believe you me, because the thing get kind of stupid right now. You know, a man a company see a whole heap of man a run on with him when they have nothing to do with him performance. The man a dancer, the man nothing, them just stand up there. You know, every time him say one word, pull up and, you know, like, it's terrible. But who's I? Just a man who are living at the past, I guess, wanting to say beautiful things that inspire people in a proper and rightful way. And last night was one of them nights where, yeah, man, you could have carried anybody there, from the baby upon the breast to the old woman who carry every year. And she can't say she never have a wonderful time. It was nice. I love it. And as I say, I hope somebody can. I'm not talking about foreign show now, I'm not talking about local artist show. Because all of the artists them depend on it. Except for one of Jimmy Cliff daughter, where they sing two songs, was ones who have connection with Jamaica. And it was spectacular. Yeah, man, spectacular. I love it. So we are continuing the journey today. Bully for things. I go on, we'll take some phone call in the day. Yeah, we'll start from now and take the phone call. Meanwhile, AJ Brown coming through. So we see in Africa there, in a Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore a plane land in him country, Nigerian plane with some man on it. And when them check the plane, them I say the plane look like it depends some kind of mission in the country. So them a search and investigate the people them on the plane. And it come from Nigeria. So now, because them all on the plane, the Prime Minister of Nigeria say, watch out. Leg of the plane, you know. Where you do? Leg of the plane. And Trevor say, look out, I'm not leg of the plane until you are complete investigation. And if it's anything like some little screechy business that go on, you know, because them know, you know, so them always try to overthrow this Virginia. And them set up other African states to actually do things to really put him in a disrepute. So him say, no, we're not going to play, so you know, we're going to investigate. And anyhow we find, say, something that go wrong here, so we are going to lock up the man them and give them a life sentence. A life sentence. So the Nigerian them say, watch a man, why you want to start or what? So we're going to see what's going to happen with that. Because trust me, it's not a lovely situation. Not a lovely situation. So we're going to see what's going to happen. But, you know, say, Donald Trump a plan for start a war with Nigeria. Yeah, because him say Nigeria, them a kill out the Christian them out of the country. No go say no, but I saw him stay. Say them a kill out the Christian them. Them a defend Christians. You know, so most of the wars them were starting on earth. The serious war them were starting on earth was started by Christian nations. Yes, Christian nations, most of the war them. Christian nations start the most devious and devastating war them on earth from them time until now. And even the idea of slavery and the slave trade perpetuated by Christian countries. It's weird. Anyway, the next thing we want to bring attention to is this Epstein file. This Epstein file where them say they're going to release all of the Epstein file them tomorrow, or today or tomorrow. They're going to release it. And, you know, the government, Donald Trump government, I say, no, it can't work that way there, you know. And people are saying, if you never have nothing to hide, why you want to hold it back? So even in party, I say, they must release the whole light. And the court said them have to release it. And I think that tomorrow is the deadline for release it. No, I had a original reason the other day, and I don't know much people remember that in a Jamaica, there's a brother by the name of Peter King, I think was one of the ambassadors, Peter King. Big gay guy in a Jamaica. He used to do Waterloo. And per Waterloo Road, a whole heap of youth always circle that area there because some serious things that are going on in them house. Peter King me I talk about until one day them find him dead, stab up. Now, in the whole Alabama thing there, I think I was in the 90s it happened. Them did have some videotape that them did hide. Whosoever did hide it. And the reason why them say them did hide it is because some very prominent people did dip on the tape. Very prominent people in some very serious homosexual activities in that house. And people were saying, this is one dip on the tape, that the one dip on the tape. Everybody was called, I mean like from all different persuasions was called about that. Say, them for release the tape. It's the same thing. Well, I am told that the tape they have the upper sergeant camp. soldier camp there. I guess the tape up there, you know. And I really lock and key. Man, I said, release the tape. If they're really interested for release a tape and see what was the problem. Them never have no special person who them, like what them said, Donald Trump. Them just talk about different people who visit Peter King house on a regular habit. And you know them little youth there. Them take youth them from half of the road and promise them this and promise them that and go have them way with them and then let go back the youth them. And the youth them get vicious. So Peter King was one of the victims of that viciousness. So we are saying, what happened to them tape there? Them days it was videotape. What happened to them videotape there? Who have the tape them? Them say a soldier have the tape them. Maybe long after, maybe years from now, them tape they will get found and somebody will really leak the tape them. But it happened in Jamaica. It happened in Jamaica. For those of you who can remember, Peter King, big guy in Jamaica, ambassador, and he was a known gay guy. And round him house, he always see the youth them, you know, stand up out of the gate, stand up on the road. You wonder where all them little youth there. And I don't look uptown, some of them don't look uptown, that some youth with them on the street regular. When most of them can get certain things from people who have visited the house. So we don't know if we should have called for the tape them for release. To say who used to visit that house in at that time. So that'll be quite a thing to hear. The big guys them block up the river. Long at Springville there, and the people them have some serious problem with water. I don't even know who's responsible, but I don't know if Vivian upstairs there. Vivian can find out who's responsible for Springville in a bag water there. We can find out why them block up the water there, why the people them are complaining, say they're miserable. Especially at this time, yeah. Miserable. They want to find out why is it that somebody upstream block up the water and create problem for the people them and them water things. So we really like know where we are going over there. So Springfield, Bagua, yes. I want to remind the people them say, look remember say things that come from up at the top of the spring, you know, and even the river. So you have to watch how you use certain water in a certain way. And every water, good water. People have to understand that. And if you're near a river, you have to really seriously know this is the river. And know that this is a place where you can go bathe. Or you can go wash your clothes and all them really. But them time is not, any water is good water, you understand? Not any water is good. I tell you, but they block up Canton Spring, you know. Yeah, man, Canton Spring is that spring where they run for years. We used to go up there, go catch water. When we just come from the country, we go up there, go catch water. And through the water run across the road. The man, they make it that the water come under the road now. So people can't go up there, go catch the water again. So that was the end of Canton Spring. the end of Canton Spring. Because the water didn't stop running. For years, the water they are run. It don't stop run. People go up there and catch them water in them jump and in them buckle. Some people had a wash car up there too. I guess the uptown people them in that area there. I said, no. The people them make the place look away now. We have to stop that. So them did stop it by making the water run under the road. Now there's no water there. The people go catch up when them not have no water in their yard. Yes, I know the spring water, best water, it no polluted like pipe water. We have all sort of things in night, them put all sort of things in them purify water and all them something there. But as I said, there's no constant spring. The constant running of that spring was really a help to the community. Them all way over the other side, you know. Way over down in the Gold Pass there in the Constant Spring Road. So go around to that community. People used to full up them bucket and not them bucket, them plastic jug. Put it in them car and drive, go up there, take water and go back home. But that is the way it go. To be poor is a crime. Man have to know that this is a time, it's a serious thing. And then now the government can't provide enough water. Because I wish for me live there now. Every month there. And Tuesday water lock up. Yeah, you have to have big rhino drum them. And you have to have pump. And you build up something where high up in the air that the water can run down. You know, that you can get water. I don't know why the water have to lock up. From I live here, I never see the water turn on 7 days a week yet. Never, ever, ever, ever. I don't know why. No. You know, so since the hurricane done, like in the end of October, well, make we start from November. All right, make we take the call. Yeah.
Today I'm boss, but you don't know. More time the system stay away, phone them now too.
Yeah.
Go good neither, but here we want to talk to you about. I'm glad of the work where you do. I try and enlighten the people them from what go on. More time me try to show them to, but sometimes some people so aggressive when I try to show them as well, that's a different perspective of what go on in the world. Them cuss you without all the reason, you know?
Yeah.
Like come here, them cuss all you all the time, but to me know better.
Yeah.
You don't really pay them no mind sometimes. But one of the points I want to make with you is, I know this person feel like me about, call it all of my life. They've been going to church. I mean, I've been in my 50s. Them I go to church all of them life. Like them when I go to a church of God church. You see? And them after 40 years, them change over to a 70. So if I say, then I saw that all-knowing man where them and deal with, allow them for doing something wrong for 40 years before them could have switched.
So why them say them change?
They must say them find the right thing now. But me I say, if it is a man like, all right, not really say man, because I don't really want to say man still, because as we know, man and higher than what them I do. Right? But why it take so much years for somebody find out that 40 years anything could have, you could have died, you could have this, you could have that, anything could have played. You understand? And it take them 40 years. And when me sometimes you try to show some man some things, say the Bible is just a big storybook. You know, they get boisterous and cuss and go on bad and try to use the same Bible. Say it is not a storybook. You don't understand.
Well, me not only for Rasta where a years in my Rasta and then one day get up and say I'm done with that. I'm gonna do something else, so you know. Yeah, but him to get up and say I'm done with that, I'm gonna do something else. Fine, yeah. But when the man go say boy, it's like him get a call in and all them look on it. It's like they say God, Jesus are the right way. I mean, we say that I want ship business. Not no go so. Magic business and all kind of foolishness so them try to put it on our head. You understand? For sure, but I believe that not no go so. I'm sorry being never in a position to have a platform like you to tell people what go on and people can say, because me listen to you all the while and know say where I say so where you be? Where you be?
It'll be like agnostic.
It's agnostics, okay.
Yeah, man. We believe that there's a supreme being, but
yeah.
But then them Jesus business.
Yeah.
Me now go to the white man thing. Something is there, me now there's a man, a woman, a cat, a dog, a puss, not like that. But something is there. I mean, we don't really try to find something either.
Okay.
But just try to be that myself and try to live good and not put nothing in nobody's way and just make things nice to me and my family. And if me can help, people who need help, me not talk about greedy people. I have some people who are greedy like a pastor, them, you know. Them are needy. Them greedy. Try to take away some people money. Like one of the time when me and you would go to church and one pastor man, me no want to call him names still. And pastor man the police pulpit attack and him say, like him don't want $1,000. But you know in them time the money them ask a whole heap of money. And him go in a film pocket first, cause I doubt if $1,000 they even make it. And put in a money in it. And when you look to see amount of people, and say get up
and put money
and go
there.
give money. And I said to myself, say them people they need money more than him. And them tell you give him free money and then you go take back. You go pray for your word and God I go give it. And why never say God forgive him? Why God never give him? Why am I take it from the poorer people and then tell them say God I go give them back? A wicked man them out there. And most of them know, but because of money, them just do it things that way. They just because them want to live them life on the highest level, and we if keep down all the time. They don't care. They know what style of them I say. A man, it's easier for a man to have a poor figure to in a heaven more than a rich man. That's something I need. I don't remember the right word. But when we look into it, a madness.
It's easier for a camel go through the have a nigga and a poor man.
Right.
The rich
but
man
that's a total madness. And then after they say money is the root of all evil.
No, but wait there, hold on there. I know the niggle where your mother saw with them attack, you know.
Me know, man. Me know. Me know.
That's why people know that.
Yeah, man.
People think it's a niggle. Like,
no, it's not an actual niggle like that.
It's a gate.
Yeah, man.
It's a gate.
Like the gate to the Almighty or whatever one them want.
No, it's a gate for in the city, the gate to the city where you have to turn it. It's like, you know, when you ever go in a theater and say,
yeah, them
have this bar in front of you where you have to push it for going there.
Right.
Well, the gate now, you have to move it. Because it's here, you can't go in there straight. It's like you have to go around. You know, you have to go around it. I don't know if I describe it still, but it's not really an eagle eye like
yeah, man, we know say call that impossible, that one next fairy tale again. And me hear when I tell me that talk something about this guy over them called King James the First.
Yeah.
And you was talking about a book called Demonology.
Demonology, yeah, right.
I look up that book.
Yeah. You find
and
it?
When I find it on the internet. And when I listen, I don't read it still, but I listen, like somebody I make a summary of it, what it's all about. And when me go through that book, I order it already, and when me listen, what I say, some things with that man having a few mind.
Yeah, man, terrible, man.
It's coming like nothing at all in the Bible and read from me hear that. It coming like, because when me look on, you know, every set of people on earth have the basics them we have, you know. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. You know, all some money never see Bible yet have that. But and them I try to make it look like say boy, that are the thing we live by. Not no go so. We don't believe in that. No time. And when they try to instill it in my youth, them and you know, talk to some of my friends, some of them understand, but the fear how people are gonna deal with them when them trying to do this. Like all this Christmas business, I'm trying to X out this and you know? Some little things that them are trying to push. Enough man never know say I'll jingle bells thing at one time they used to put my iron on the neck when man I escape and get a ring.
I played last night.
Okay, I never hear last night.
Yeah, man, I played last night, man. The bell, that's when the snake run, it went nice over him, made them know to catch him back.
And the dog them find him and catch him.
Yeah.
You understand? So some people, them doesn't really understand what's going on. Me think if me they didn't have no position in this country, church business have to cut out. Me I tell you, people have to, it have to cut out in the school. So if a man get big and want to do him thing, it him up on him own. But at a tender age, where they
brainwash.
Yeah, man, them paying them can absorb things like a sponge. Like all my little girl, you know, when me drop her at school, you know. Me drop her at school when me do devotion done, you know.
Yeah, well, them should have get something in that school where if he's a Muslim or if he's a whatsoever atheist also, and you don't want to go.
Well, I think they should have just, like how we don't have them a thing there in our society. They should have exit out complete. Do your thing for your own, like the people them if monitor them thing there.
No, they don't have to matter it. You know, man, a simple thing, man.
Okay.
You just have, like if you're a Rasta, you don't know Christian.
Right.
You just have something where you know, so well, those who is Rasta, or those who is atheist, or those who is...
Go over there, so.
Them just don't go over there. Them don't go to the way name.
Okay.
There.
Okay.
Them just not go. Them go to them class same time and sit down and wait.
But some people last in the whole system, you know, them don't even know if them agnostic or them are Rasta or them are atheist or
if them are confused themselves. Them confused them make have nothing to do with you.
Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make, the kids them innocent in all of this. So just don't expose them to it at that age. None at all. You get the point I make? You don't have to expose them. None at all.
Yeah, but that no.
Me understand. Yeah, man.
So when them get exposed to it, I'm realizing, but wait. Oh, my father lied to me and I tell me, say, I must get exposed to Christianity. And now, me say Christianity are the right thing. Oh, what kind of foolishness is that they do to me?
Okay. I kind of get the point where I'm explaining.
Yeah, anyway, we have to move.
Yeah, man. Take care of yourself. Hear fire?
Yeah, man. All right, blessed.
Man, blessed, Lord.
Yeah, this is Stephen Razor, the art of war. You know, so we'll say something before. Yes, I'll go back to this thing now. You know, say, all me I tell the youth them say, plant up some food and thing. You have some youth to listen to me still, you know, and him call me all in the day, parent, the boy Muta, give thanks, you say this and that, about you know. You see, from the time I said, since after the storm, yeah, the hurricane, I passed 6 weeks now, you know. You know, say, if you did plant the callaloo, from, me did say it 6 weeks ago or whatsoever, I don't remember how long. I know you don't eat callaloo. Yeah, man. Me know that personally because me do it. Me do it. 6 weeks. You have callaloo can eat Sunday morning. Or whatsoever you want when you want to eat it. That is the power of the earth. And when you take the thing serious. Can you imagine if a group of youth would come together and just find a little spot? Even if you get some rubber tire, something and full it of dirt and them something there, and get some sucker and get some seedling and plant the callaloo. I'll know a whole family would have callaloo I eat. Just that I just since the hurricane. Yeah. Because I remember we bring in the daughter and I talked to her and she said she gave almost seedling she give away. 4,000, 30,000, let me say 4,000. 30,000 seedlings she give away. And the day when we have her on the radio, she said at the morning she gave 4,000 to some people from St. Thomas. Now, if you did have some sucker, callaloo sucker, and if you have some pop chow sucker and some tomato sucker, it now come already, but it on its way to come in. And callaloo, since callaloo is the easiest thing to come. And as I speak now, you should be looking too hard to get some callaloo sucker and go plant it. And by the end of next month, you have Kalalo. Kalalo there now in the market, you know. I tell you. Because you have some wise people who know say things are going to get scarce. So them take advantage of the situation and say, watch out. You know, some about like a plot, like a part of land around there, so where we never really plan on it yet, you know, but you are. I'm going to try a thing, you know. And you go so bam, bam, dig it up, bam, bam, get suck of them, plant it. I'm not talking about Kalalo, you know, Kalalo, most Jamaican name Kalalo at Sunday morning time. Kalalo and green banana and all them really, and fry planting. You get the Kalalo. All know you have Kalalo I eat. And you don't have to complain say Kalalo there in the market. So who are going to take that drive and that push now and listen to what I say? Because when I come back, I listen to spot when I used to plant and I say, you know, say a long time I don't plant nothing there, so. And I decide to say, sure, I'm going to hold it up and juke some sucker there. And Kalalo can't cut now. I wait for the cucumber them and the okra and the tomato to see what going to happen. Even though the cow give me hell. The cow road at the back of it, some cow, some man tie some cow by the side of the hill. And it make me feel like I want to go eat some curry goat or beef and steak. Yeah, because I can't plant my things and I go down there. I see foot mark in my plant the sucker when we just plant. Foot mark, oof, in my plant the sucker. A madness. Yes, here. Here. Here.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm calling just to put in a channel and to highlight about the incident that took place at my house. I don't know who to talk to, but I just choose you because I always listen to your program.
All right.
All right. Yeah, my dear father, for 16 and a half years, we operate one little shop. And we live at St. Catherine, Mali, Old Harbor. We start expand the shop in a concrete, and we there the 21st of November. I dig out the foundation to expand the shop. Police pass to and from the shop all the while. They just stop and buy a shop. None never stop and harass him or say anything to him.
Who you harass him? Who?
My baby father. None has never stopped and say anything to him or say he wants.
Who's them you attack? None of them.
Police.
Oh, the police, okay.
Yes. On the 21st of November, about 4:46 a.m., the whole place fill up except one door, and then kick open the door that don't fill up. You see?
The police?
Yes, and come in the house with me, him, and the two kids that I have seen. His sister lives on one side of the building, we live on the other side. They come across the hallway, and when they come across the hallway, they come in our room. They don't go in the kids' room, they don't search you. None of them introduce themselves, say, I am constable this or I am this. What they step and come at the room door where my baby father wait me for the minister is the police in our house. I step in front of him and say, hello, officer. The officer did not respond to me. Then they came, they said, I lead my baby father to the living room. When we lead him to the living room, we stand up in our living room. The officer then turn to him and say, put on some clothes and I carry out a station. The baby father said to him, say, may I ask, what have I done? They did not respond. None of them respond. One time, in my turn to go back in our room to go take off the clothes, I said to him, say, here, there's so much clothes on the couch here. Put on something out there. Because my baby father did only have on underpants and in marina. Then John one pants from the half-eye coach. After I put on the pants, the officer looked on him head to toe again and said, where your shoes? He said, it's around there. And the officer, I know the officer don't have to win name. They don't have to who live here or nothing, they don't show we a search warrant or nothing. By turn, to go in the living room, the officer turn and go right back to go in the passage for his shoes. As he turn to go in the passage for his shoes, the officer go right there and him just hear, pow, pow. And me look and me say to the lady we stand up and like, none of them even just say them a take cover because they hear shot or nothing, they just stand up here. And me ball out and say, lady, you're female and you make them kill the man in front and pitney them like this. And me a ball out and I say, help, help. And me run out of the house, calling down crowd. Hear the females to the man. Remember, we don't have no warrant for And the next one then turned him, say, oh, go ahead, look, if police will shoot him, come out of the house, take out a gun out of him, pocket like inside, and I load him and say, oh, no, I have gun in the house. I say, where you get it from?
No, wait there. Hold on there. Because this sound like a movie thing. The policeman, hold on, I can't get you straight. The policeman, he might go for him shoes.
Yes.
And then when him go around there with the brother, and you hear boy around there, when him shot the brother.
No, when me hear pow.
Him shot your baby father?
Yes, and kill him instantly now. I think I'm living in a dream right now.
No, but me gone at the twilight zone, you know.
Yes. I may tell you, I'm not telling a lie. I say, I wish somebody understands me not tell a lie.
All right, so what happened after I'm shoot your baby father?
After I shoot him, he step and come round, and the female officer turned to him and said, remember, we not no warrant for him, and he turned to them. They all taking out gloves out of their pocket anyhow. And the other one said to me, oh, go help me with him, and he take out a gun out inside here, and I load the gun, and I said to me, say, we don't have gun in the house. And I said, where you get it gun from? And I start ball out, help. Then kill me baby father in the house. Start calling me baby father name and I tell everybody say they kill him in the house. Remember, Muta, they don't search no in the house before they kill him and they don't ask him no name, nothing, So me wonder what all of this paper so we under this attack by the police.
Well, she say me better start hurt me.
Anybody, I don't know where this come from. I don't know what it because when in the come check, they say no want it. We'll have a police don't know what happened. So I'm continue wondering where to turn now. Whom if it turn.
So you identify the police who come to the house?
All right, you see, we have camera on the shop, we have camera around.
Oh yeah?
They try to disconnect to the camera.
The police, they might try this. Are you sure a police? Wait, are you sure a police?
A police because they carry him to the Spanish Town hospital when they kill him. Then drag him like dog. We never see this yet. Grab him and drag him like dog and throw him in a van back. Came to Spanish Town hospital and then you know what another police then do call and say they in a shootout in a house in a motor. I can't believe police do this. Me never used to hear a story and said nothing of what's up. You understand me? Me used to hear people with the story say police kill people innocent and me say there must be something behind. You understand me? They must do something, man. The police don't do that. But I suppose me know say these things really happen.
How long ago this happened?
Last month.
November.
Me don't know if it tell me keep them what it do.
No, wait, hold on. So what you do since the 21st of last month till now? What you do?
I visiting come, I call you, man. I just all because I first come to me and I'm not.
Hello?
Yes. I go to Indicom say we have to wait for the autopsy, and they said that they know that he was not wanted. Rest assured, he was not on any wanted list, and he was not out there in any wanted list. He could not wanted when all the police visit the shop and buy at the shop, Mutabaruka. What is going on in our country? Me I beg somebody to assist me and tell me what to do. Me don't know what to do. That's why I'm calling you. And I'm sitting here because I have two boys that he leave me with. And I'm worried for them because if they see this happen in the sides of them, where they see police keep opening them door and kill them father in front of them, they can't even question it, keep them behind my back. And see if we keep them know what happened. I'm telling you, me confused now. Me left without no answer. I don't know where to turn. Right now, we're scared to life because we don't know if they probably want to kill somebody else. Because at this rate now, they just a kill. And then probably want to kill somebody else. I'm speaking out because I don't want to sit silent and then we come to nobody else in my.
All right, wait. Let me ask you something. You see the policeman took out the gun and put bullet tonight.
Yes, I saw him loading a gun and I said, "Oh, no, I've gone in out." And I said, where you get it from? Yeah, you tell, and he still just around the way. And he then actually push you out the house after then kill him and start black way out of the house.
How much of them?
To be honest, you know it's more than 3 police and it's more than 4. I can't really tell you a number because when the thing happens, me peep up myself, the kids then peep up themselves. We are frightened because we never know say something like this would happen to us.
But me want people I know when you tell me. Me ask you a question. You don't know no liar. You know any liar?
No, I don't know none. Right now, everybody in our community can come. They can come question them, ask them what kind of person he is, and try to find out if this man ever wants it.
Well, you want to know why? All right, you
know why one of the policemen who read the statement must come Inspector Gray or something say they point a gun at the police and the police have the man in a marina ask every police to come on the scene if they're willing to talk the truth. If this man has ever if my man even talk at 3 times the police spoke will come in at the office. 1, I'm carrying out a station. 2nd again, put on some clothes, I'm taking you to the station. 3rd again, where is your shoes? And he said, roll the sun, he said, put on your shoes. You understand me? And when he walk off to go for his shoes, the police just fire shot and kill him. What kind of police they have in our country? What kind of police they have in our country? I still have people like this, and other people they mess up here. So when you lift them your 2 kids, the boy you know without no father, what you expect them to do? And he's active in their life. He's active in their kids' them life. He carry them at school, he press them khaki. He even have a TikTok live where every day show him a pressing kids them clothes. So who man wanted and they on TikTok every day. And in a shop every day.
all right, you want to know. Me head hurt me. Me head hurt me, but you want
when you move to me, I tell you, if you find it something, you feel like me now one different world.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, all right, wait no. We have to get your number. No, don't tell me your number upon the road. All right, I have to get your number, right? And your name.
Yes.
I'm going to try to find a liar.
Okay.
You're going to need a liar, definitely. So, you're going to leave your number down already, so.
Okay.
With your name and your number and your baby father with them shot.
Yeah.
Right? And then we see which part we can go from this up. And you say, you must hang up, don't hang up.
Please, I'm big.
No, you don't have to beg me. Watch out. My head hurt me right now, you believe it or not, my head hurt me. Because it sounds like some, I don't know,
I think a movie. The kids them sit down at night and look out at space with what happened. And I don't know what to say to them. Say, it's going to be okay. I said to the big one, say, God will protect me. Say, God can't protect we.
True. I agree with him. Look at him. Don't never protect you already when them son. When him kill you.
They talk nowadays, you fret and wonder what it say to them to comfort them.
All right. Don't hang up the phone.
Okay.
Right? Then I'm going to take your number and your name. And me, I'm going to send it, go get somebody. I'm going to pressure them to call you.
Okay.
All right? Because this sound like the Twilight Zone, man. It sound like the Twilight Zone. You make me not go sleep good tonight. Lady, I'm going to miss me sleep tonight, Believe you me. All right, so just left your name and number down there. I'm going to see how far we can take it. Go here.
All right.
Sorry for hear about the last and, you know, but we're going to try something. We're going to try something. All right?
Yeah.
All right, give thanks. Wow. Wow. Believe you me. Watch a man. Hear me now. I hear the government say that murder gone down, gun crime gone down. And them say it maybe end up in a year that is 700 and odd people where get murdered. Gun crime. 700 and odd, them say. It might end up to be 700 and odd people for the year. It's the lowest it ever go since 1-OT, where them I say. But here with me I say, when them a talk about how much people get murdered with gun in a Jamaica, did they add the amount of people where police murder with them gun and add it on the 700 add? Because me know say, them not check that. And me, you can't tell me say, 200 and odd people get murdered, shot by police, and the 200 and odd people did I shoot after the police or did I do some criminal activity that them can't say, them did I forget shot. I'm believe the woman, and that is murder. That's supposed to add for how much people get murdered in this year. And you have to include the people, them or the police, them murder. And that me I say. So right now at 200 and odd, I think at 200 and odd people, police shot this year already. It's the most people I ever hear police shot in a 1 year. What happened to the people them who them shot? Where is murder, the police murder them, like this woman I tell you about our man. She have no reason for call the radio and give out them argument there. No reason. Me believe her. Me personally believe her. Me believe her. Me not gonna ask no question about did you, or you know that your husband is not a criminal, or you know said this, or you know so when him go for him shoes, him never take up a gun. And all that. Me not asking her that. Police are murder people. And them don't include it in the statistics that say 700 odd people murdered by gun crime. Them don't include that. All them I tell you say, well, you know, the people, the murder rate has gone down. It's the lowest since 19 this, 19 that. And the police is doing a good work. And re, and le. Of course, police are doing a good work. But we want to find out how much people police murder. And that no one know. How much 200 and odd people them kill. And that Vivian they tell me that idea. 200 and odd people them kill. How much out of that 200 and odd is guilty of something? Or if it's not murder, them murder the youth them. I can't come off of that. Or I forgot come off of that now. Sure, we'll take a break.
Say without
plan to go and find the youth. Yeah. So you have to say police can't go to trial in a Jamaica. It's justifiable murder. What murder is justified? I don't understand your argument still, you know. You know, so me and you know, in an argument most of the time, but what is justifiable murder? Or you can't justify a murder. It's murder. And the very idea of murder, or the word itself, murder, it means it's murder. You kill somebody and you murder somebody's murder. You know? I don't know, you can't justify a murder. this make me feel away because the police, who this lady say, shot her husband, baby father, or whatsoever now. You have to tell me now, say, him have enough evidence to show, say, the man is a criminal. When she don't tell you, say, she don't say she go check this and the man have no record, nowhere. And the people them say, him is not wanted in an area or nowhere. So if you just make it go on, no, sir, it can't go that way, the man. And then them a both so murder gone down. And them is part of the problem. Murder gone down. But want to do murder them with them commit. Because them not have no body camera upon them. And now Mr. Alfie said a deliberate thing too. When certain people go out there, the killing force, them not have no camera upon them, so them can do what them want to do and get away with it. That is why I go on in Jamaica. And you must take them statistics. Them statistics say 700 odd people get murdered or get killed this year. That is much less than what it get last year, the year before, the year before, the year before, the year before. So it must feel good. But one to the 200 odd the police kill. Oh, we are gonna know. For them oh, we are gonna know where I'm to them youth there. You have people in that group where they are shut after police. Because right now police a man shut after police and the police are shut after him and him go kill somebody. Maybe that you call justified murder. Yeah. It sounds like some, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Yes, yeah.
Mutabaruka.
Yeah, blessed man.
Yeah, I have two questions. I may agree with you on this thing where the police they murder go on, you know. Cause them can't you can't just kill off people so and think say that are gonna stop crime. You understand? You can't just kill off people so. And the police ever kill off youth them sometime in vain. The police them kill off youth them under some style. Cause not because if you see a man with a gun and drop it and run from you, you don't have to kill him. Hello?
Yeah, man, may I hear you, man?
Kill a man. Yeah, a man. That means the man not another threat to you. You can't kill the man and murder that.
Look here. A policeman tell me, say, I'm say it 100 times already. The policeman say, look at Muta. Me not carry no boy, I go to jail, a prison, you know, make him go and have the food, man. Make the judge go let him go, you know. From him point a gun.
Yeah, me tell you where a policeman tell me, sir.
Me go kill him.
Policeman tell me, sir. Him get orders to go kill a man. I know them. Oh, you know why them not kill the man? The man style them. Them never know the man. And the man style them and come out in him pyjama and have a walking stick in him, man. And the man them say, somebody in the crew of them say, come on now, we not kill him. Them get orders to go kill a man there. A policeman tell me that. Anyway, Muta, that thing, you know, more know, if a man a drive without a license, yeah, him have him license, but him forgot him license. How much that ticket there is?
I don't know. I don't know.
A close person of mine, him get a ticket for $40,000. Him a go play some ball and him
forget him
left
license.
him license.
Yeah, well, should I remember it? That's how I look at it.
Yeah,
should I remember it? I don't know, Virgin. I don't know how much I'm supposed to get charged for.
Yeah. But Mota, you know, so I go out with this money and Madura. Me a little man call you last night and I say Madura for run well up in me hand. I said, Jano. I said, Jano, we really lack a certain thing at Jamaica. That's why I said the people at Jamaica, we need to start the pledge, a national pledge in the school for many people that love Jamaica. Because you don't have any civic pride at all where you love your own nation. You would not say the next man from left in nation. Give somebody to come take it off. So come like you have your man in the yard and a man like her and he might just bully her and just come take over your woman. I
think that my when them attack, you know, me say, then after now, me and my woman and my family in the house, you know. You tell me, you know, say, a man just call me and say, look here, more your house, you know. Yeah. And then I go say, why? Give me, where you talk about? No, me not give me house, brethren.
Yeah, me,
then I go stand up for you, brethren.
Me no want to live at all, Muta.
No, sir, no, sir.
You know? And me just live them way there. Oh, your life no work nothing.
No.
Right, that's what you just said. You understand?
Yeah.
Anyway, you know, but Muta, I big up the whole East Kingston, you know?
Of course.
Whole East Kingston, where I big up Stars, Fireball, Sprat, our brethren, Sour, in New York, there. I big him up, because I know him I listen.
All right, sir.
And big up yourself, Muta.
Every time.
One order, one love.
Yeah. Yes, boy, may I tell you. This can, I mean, I have to find out how we're going. So I have to find out how the lady can get some justice. You know, yeah, everybody go back over it. I have to just find it out, you understand? Very important part of the program, this, yes. Starting with the female names. Abio, born with wealth. Abike, Abeke, Abike, means to be loved. Adaigo, Adaego, Adaigo, daughter of wealth. Adonai, Adunni, Adonai means sweet. So that's Abio, Abeo, born with wealth. Abike, Abeke, to be loved. Adaigo, Adaego, Adaigo, daughter of wealth. And Adonai, Adunni, Adonai means sweet. Male names. Akinlabe, Akinlabi, Akinlabi, means product of a brave man. Bahati, Bahati, Bahati. Bahati means luck. Basham, yes. Basham, 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 means rich. And Jilani, Jelani, Jelani means great. So that's Akinlabi, Akinlabi, Akinlabi means product of a brave man. Bahati, Bahati, Bahati means luck. Basham, Basham, Basham means rich. And Jelani, Jelani, Jelani means great.
Good night, Simon here. All of them can come out of the night, the father Muta, because you call her before the bus, come like, I mean the pants some night. But Madura, Mr. Eastman, sir, have some pride and see my manners when you company people in station. You never hear we behave them with it. Muta, more I do come ask with me now. How much people dead in the Caribbean water, what them say, a drug dealer, about 80 people there. Do
Them say nearly 100, you know.
gone in, all right. So, where those people come from?
Where the people them come from?
Yeah.
Them assume Venezuela.
All right, bossy. Then watch me now. Them just want a Venezuela, America want them. That's the way I say. Well, that's how them say.
Where's America what?
Venezuela, them want. Venezuela and them things. It's not Maduro are the problem why the man them decide to come down here and bomb the place them so.
Bomb which place? Which place them a bomb?
Them a bomb up the all vessels them say. Drug smuggling vessels. So whether it's small or big, I mean, them paying for barrel out there, it's gonna get bombed. Now we hear more than one people are complaining that people are dead out there. And the thing is, if Maduro got arms up and got take stance now, Mr. Big Man would call Muta before and go tell the people are dead all over now. We don't want no more of that. Even Maduro himself come out and say, no, you hear me say last night? No blood, but oil. Oh, enough of them big money are instigator, you know. See,
so where you talking about?
Then we
understand where you talking about. We have
to ask two questions. Me I say now the easiest way to resolve it, Mutabaruka. I was saying, is it safer if Maduro would just step aside because he might get all of the pressure.
Step aside, why? Why must step aside?
Why? Because he might the leader of Venezuela now.
So when he step aside, he must make America control the country.
Yeah, but I see name the the headline, everything.
Yeah, so what I say now, when him step aside, you just make America just come in and control.
No,
the country. So
it's just like policy change, bossy. So them not agree with him and him ruling.
Who not agree with it? America not agree with it. Yeah.
It's the world bully.
So they must step aside. Maduro must step aside and make America come in and control.
Could be sensible, Muta. You know America not well let him up after it. And the more him stay there in contention, you know what will happen now? The man talk about we are beat up and we are traitor. As Jamaica got get involved because you know
no man, last night the bridge talk about you are traitor, man.
Yeah, man. Then what is the Muta? If in a them back the Muta, the man go for Maduro, them go for all of the connection. I mean sure know when them Google up, them go see our Prime Minister in a picture with Maduro. Am I going to trouble? You know what I'm going to do?
No, wait, hold on, man. Oh, yeah, wait, no, man. Oh, the Prime Minister of Jamaica come in and mix up with Maduro.
Come again.
Oh, the Prime Minister of Jamaica get mixed up with
Maduro.
Maduro.
Sure, you know, where we are going to get involved because them on the deal with links and connections.
Oh,
so
we're going to get, what link a Prime Minister of Jamaica?
Watch me now, going on. You see, if United States people them got to do them check when them start, because them say them take away a ship, yes, them, some say them keep it, eh? So when them start lock down the round of the man place and make no, them no do no business. Then in a field, them go for the man assets next month. And then them go for in links them.
So how Jamaica coming at that? How Jamaica coming at that?
That's so now. At that me I say, if them draw up the man and I drop the links them and say, if him and Barbados president a friend, him and Jamaica prime minister a friend, what them a go do them? Them now go see them asset or sanction them too.
So what they must do, just give America the whole thing then?
No, we never say give America the whole thing.
Yeah, but I don't understand why.
Just like before the man them running Muta. No, that's a different case, Shane Clark.
What different case about it?
All right then.
Jamaica,
all right then, Shane, I'm Muta now. You get warning and the man tell say, boy, go on your yard, go on your place, because you not run your yard good.
No, what him can't come tell me say me not run my yard good?
Eh?
Who is him to come tell me say me not run my yard good? Him try that with Canada too, you know. Him try that with Canada, you know. Remember?
Yeah.
Said we want Canada to be the 51st state.
Yeah. And Canada
so Canada just give it then.
And him ease off, but Canada influence them a friend. When he would ease off of Canada, he not ease off of Maduro, he might bring out all guns, you know.
Virgin, where you say I idiot thing, man? I idiot thing attack.
Oh, you mean say?
Yeah,
when the man them start buckling for Maduro, it's all I'm connected.
Totally idiot thing attack.
No, man. May I tell you what happened? Art of War program this for the panel we are dealing with.
Art of War means you must give up yourself, give up your fluffy for that guy who try control the world.
Tell the man to not come on the radio with him dirty mouth attack them with them and a discussion.
No, dirty mouth. And a dirty mouth is where I say why I must say it. It's where you must say it.
Well, if a man him love and him want to come here, so it make no sense in come here to listen to me, because me nah go do nothing more than preach peace and love.
You can't bring peace if a man try to take over your country by force.
Yeah.
You see how much ship him have around the place.
The man them alright then. If the man them say Andrew Holness and them say, where Andrew Holness, where you feel we are going to say?
Who say Andrew Holness? Where you
no,
bring up some hypothetical?
The man them say
hypothetical thing as no.
Alright then. The man say we in a drug smuggling and we in a gun trade out here, and then say this man here for step down, else them go cut from when, remember them go give you one in it. So you feel say we are going to sit down out here and make the man them come in. The people we are going to say.
A long time they want to get you line because they want to take
and they're going to even have shame himself.
Anyway, we have to move though. The cash pot will come.
Alright, Mark, thanks, sir. No friction.
Yeah, I heard cash pot. Yes. I tell you, cash pot coming up. Soon come up, yes. Listen, cash pot. Top draw dollars, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, add pick and cash pot drive time draws. Up next, yes. Some artists. This week we're going to present Third World.
You don't know the thing set to them. The Imperial Majesty run it, you know. Mr. Shane Clark, the indomitable one. You're bigger than any guy, anyway, in the world of music and production engineering. Are you run a thing? No, Muta, the man we called about the Windrush last night. See?
Yeah.
He needs some help, you know. You see the youth them with their Jamaica and basically the Caribbean, they need to start focus their mind on legalities, law and constitution, and move forward towards them project there. So the man can have enough assistance.
But that is where him deal with, you know. Him deal with them something there too, you know, law and thing. But it's a Windrush thing him deal with them something there, where you talk about.
Alright, the man I deal with the Windrush thing, see?
Yeah, I say him deal with the law and the Windrush. Him is a Windrush man, him I deal with that. Or you can get certain things from it. Or if your legalities, if you did go to prison and come, that him deal with.
Yeah. Me I say the youth them know like all the youth them they are Jamaica up and coming youth them also new to their class and you know big school and them things. Them to start move towards some of them subject matter there in a law and constitutionality towards that. To be able to provide an ample supply of money towards getting them things rectified. Because you see me I say he need help and he's going to need more help as the thing go along because a whole heap of case law you have to focus on and a whole heap of thing when you deal with them something to challenge the empire like that. You see where I come from?
Yeah.
So the youth them start move towards that, gravitate towards them thing, they give them mind something constructive to occupy them in the time being go on, you know. Now to the Venezuela thing, as a man who I tell you now, Donald Trump is my 11th commander-in-chief. He's a tier 1 member of the U.S. military from teenager days. This is the project we are going to Venezuela. It's not about Maduro. When Chavez did it, Chavez leased out the deep water port of Venezuela to the Chinese them. America vexed. That's why they mash up Chavez's government, because the lease them did it. The reason why the Chinese them not come in, they come take it, the Chinese them have built 4 aircraft carrier for move on the sea like how America move on the sea. Because you need aircraft carrier for move manpower. Because aircraft carrier move in a group. People don't understand that. It's not one ship. It's about 7 or 8 ships. Because the whole of the rest of the ship, them, the destroyer, them, the frigate, the supply ship, them, they one sole purpose them they for is to protect the aircraft carrier. It's at the mainstay. Now, underneath the aircraft carrier, you have submarine that they are patrol underneath it. While they are the Russian, them send a submarine come crash, come surface at Cuba and it surprise America because they never know the submarine there because them did focus on the Pacific. Now them getting delirious and nervous now. So them have that group there in the Caribbean for kind of keep track of what go on over there. So you see me I say, so even if Maduro was resign tonight or tomorrow, he still not going to change the position because them don't want the Chinese them come in there for them military equipment and station there because it's right in them backyard. You see me I come from. So that's the whole focus of that. So Don't let nobody tell you no foolishness about, boy, if him do this, if him do. It don't matter what him do. It already set up that way, the status quo. Reason why the Caribbean country, them, to leave it alone is because them can't change it. Them have to just align themselves in a solidarity to protect them people and the interests of the people them within them Caribbean country as a unit.
You have 1 minute, Virgin. You have 1 minute. You have 1 minute.
Yeah. So, we just want the people them to know what go on. You see me, I say? And big up all of the good people them and know, say, Rastafari run the thing.
Who are the good people them? Who are the good people them? Who are the good
Bless
people
up the eye. Shame. Much love.
Who are the good people them? I'm gone.
The good people them?
Who are the good people them?
We have praised the king, man.
Okay. So who not praise the king and no good people?
And the righteousness, you know.
So who not praise the king and no good people?
Righteousness, you know, to live in love.
So may I ask you, who not praise the king and no good people?
No, for you not deal with love and righteousness. No, Muta, listen to me.
You cannot deal with love and righteousness and not deal with the king.
Yeah, you know, for you not praise the king and I live up righteously, you're not good.
Oh, so you have a prerequisite for goodness is to praise the king.
Yeah, because the king is the man who set the example. Like
so,
Marcus
so what happened to the people them? What happened to the people them who did live before the king born?
Where did I live before the king born?
Yeah, them
no, not to them.
No, but you just say.
Me just say. No, yeah. Because listen to me now. Here where we get sidetracked now. When them
get sidetracked because we didn't amigo start you off again, you know. We have to go take a
yeah, no, but no, me just clear up something for you right now.
Yeah.
Christianity means anointed. That's it really means. So I was already anointed and appointed from them time. That was through the name we come with now as Rastafari become the example of what it's supposed to be at this point in time. I don't see difference that. I don't know, major, no. You know what I mean?
Yes. But you still have to say, if you're not praise the king, you're not righteous. All right,
yeah, because the king is all about togetherness and love. Oh, you organization of African unity. The king could show with the way already. So,
all right, we have to move. We have to move.
All yeah, right. Man. Blessings every time.
Break time.
And now the details. The United Nations has noted that having experienced other hurricanes, including Beryl last year, Jamaica was well prepared and positioned to respond to the impact of Melissa this year. United Nations Resident Coordinator in Jamaica, Dennis Zulu, gave an update on the status of Jamaica's recovery at a press briefing yesterday. Describing the scale and cost of recovery as immense, Mr. Zulu said Jamaica still needs support through this phase.
It's important to be clear that the scale and cost of recovery are immense. Rebuilding homes, restoring infrastructure, and revitalizing livelihoods, and strengthening resilience will require substantial financial resources over an extended period. For this reason, Jamaica recovery cannot rest on national efforts alone. It will require the collective effort of bilateral and multilateral partners, international financial institutions, the private sector, and indeed the wider development community to stand with the country at this critical moment. Let me emphasize that this transition does not signal a withdrawal of support. It represents a shift in posture from emergency relief towards recovery, while the United Nations remains fully engaged, bridging humanitarian action with sustainable development and continuing to respond to urgent needs wherever they persist.
In response to questions about the pace of recovery, Mr. Zulu said Jamaica was prepared, which augured well for the quick recovery.
I think Jamaica was better placed and well positioned to deal with Hurricane Melissa and as you said, Maria, and after Maria, we had only 15 months ago we had Hurricane Beryl. So the Jamaican government has been fine-tuning its response, both at the recovery stage and also the recovery stage, trying to get the economy back on its feet. But also I must commend the fact that Jamaica really made very good preparations to the landfall of Melissa, and therefore the preparedness part of it was well done, and this also facilitated and aided the quick recovery that we are currently seeing at the moment. Definitely, and having worked in Jamaica during Hurricane Beryl and looking what it is now, Melissa was much more bigger and much more devastating than Beryl, but I've seen that we've quickly moved on to the recovery stage, really attributed to preparation, but also experiences and good practices learned from the hurricanes and the tropical storms that affected Jamaica prior to Melissa.
United Nations Resident Coordinator in Jamaica, Dennis Zulu. Energy Minister Darrell Vaz says the government and the Jamaica Public Service are doing all that can be done to ensure full restoration of electricity following Hurricane Melissa. Another group of linesmen from the United States arrived in the island last night to strengthen the teams already deployed. JPS, through a $150 million loan from the government, has enhanced its restoration efforts. Mr. Vaz was among officials welcoming the linesmen last evening. More workers and equipment are expected in the coming week.
This will be the third aircraft that has arrived in the last 2 days. The numbers so far have exceeded the 200 that was projected. Out of the 300, I think we are close to 228, if I'm not mistaken. And the fact of the matter is that, as JP has said, they will go through orientation one day, in the field the next. The balance of the 300, which probably will be between 70 and 80, will arrive on the 23rd ahead of the barge. The first barge on the 24th and the second barge on the 25th, with over 200 pieces of equipment. So again, JPS is living up to their commitment based on the arrangement and understanding we have with the funds that we have provided.
The Energy Minister notes the frustration felt by residents and commits to full restoration of electricity by the end of January.
I'm a bit disappointed, but understanding we're in Christmas season, the logistics of coordinating and getting everything done still has been done in record time. We only got cabinet approval 2 months ago, and JPS only got their approval from their board last week. So to be in this position is huge, and it is a recommitment of us being able to give the people light. Some by Christmas, some by New Year, and the majority by middle of January to end of January. That's the commitment, and we're working closely. As I said to the President, we're going to have a working Christmas. But right now, this is the focus, 24/7 until such time as the people get light. So JPS is living up to their end of the bargain. The government has provided their commitment of the funding, and you're seeing the results already. And that's important. So I just want to give the people some hope. I know a lot of you are still out in the darkness. I know the anxiety and the frustration and the misery, but we're doing everything that we can do collaboratively between JPS and the government of Jamaica.
Energy Minister Darrell Vaz. Meantime, JPS President and CEO Hugh Grant has indicated that the company is working to restore power to more of its customers for the Christmas holiday. He stated that there is a clear plan to accelerate restoration efforts. 84% of customers have power. Mr. Grant added that JPS is focused on delivering on its commitments.
We're mindful of the festive season and we're doing all that we can again to safely restore power. These additional resources will help in terms of accelerating the restoration, and we will continue to hold to our commitments and deliver as we have been doing. The key thing here is these workers came in, they did not have the specialized vehicles with them as yet, as those are on vessels expected to get here on the 24th and the 25th, as the minister said, but they came with their tools, and we have a plan in place to utilize them to climb poles and to still be efficient and effective, particularly in some areas where we have limited access in terms of some of the larger vehicles. So we have a clear plan in place to actually go ahead, start executing to enhance the restoration process with these additional resources.
He said the linesmen who arrived last night are to be deployed to the hardest hit areas in Western Jamaica.
These particular resources will be focused in restoration in the western parishes, and in particularly they'll be focused in areas such as Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, Hanover, and St. James to accelerate the restoration efforts there. In reality, in those parishes, what we're seeing is a redesign and a rebuild and not restoration, just given the devastation whereby you have multiple and hundreds of poles that are actually down and some of them still in water. So we're actually redesigning and rerouting some of our circuits, which takes additional resources and additional equipment in order to get it done as safely and as timely as possible.
JPS President and CEO Hugh Grant. An appeal has been made to the government to provide more support to coffee growers whose livelihoods were devastated by Hurricane Melissa. President of the Coffee Growers Association, Donald Salmon, lamented that many farmers are still unable to recover from the hurricane due to damaged roads and lost trees. He was speaking at the handing over of 5,000 bags of fertilizer by the Jamaica Agricultural Commodities Regulatory Authority. Mr. Salmon said while the help already received is appreciated, much more is needed.
While we appreciate what we get from the government, we have looked at possibilities and where these fertilizer and input will put us. I don't want to sound a bit greedy, but we need much more. It is a significant assistance, but the farmers are really hurting. I see Mr. Berry and Ray Peace in Portland, Maho, they still cannot go to their farm. Personally, my farm in Clydesdale, the road is down, right? I'm just talking on personal and what is happening in our area. Mr. Dixon, I know of places in St. Thomas, in the Penline Castle area, and some of those areas, farmers cannot go to their farm. They're still losing.
He also called for the re-implementation of an insurance scheme as well as capital injection for coffee farmers.
Up to about 2004, we had an insurance scheme. When burial, if there was a burial or Melissa, farmers would definitely be compensated. We have to go back there. The government either don't have the money or don't want to put the money in coffee. And I say that bluntly because I see where tourism, all the different JPS and everybody getting money. We want grant and we want assistance. The farmers need assistance. And if you look at the characteristics of the farmers who produce the 80%, they are either squatters, no title, very small, capital starved. How do they go back into production without money, without assistance from the government? Mr. Hunter, we are putting the charge on you. The farmers are really, really,
President of the Coffee Growers Association, Donald Salmon. Minister of Water, Environment and Climate Change, Matthew Samuda, says Jamaica will be transparent with the public as it prepares to submit projects to the United Nations' newly operationalized Fund for Responding to Loss and Damage. The fund is a UN-backed climate finance mechanism designed to help developing countries respond to unavoidable climate-related losses. Speaking at a climate change forum yesterday, Samuda said Jamaica will act firmly in defense of its national and regional interest. The minister welcomed the establishment of the Loss and Damage Fund, describing it as a critical mechanism for small island developing states like Jamaica that are already facing the impacts of climate change.
We intend to bring the attention to our lived experience to Jamaica, to the Caribbean, and to all SIDS. We won't be selfish about bringing attention to our lived experience. But we intend that on the back end of that attention, that the reparatory mechanisms such as the Loss and Damage Fund work. Jamaica is not going to be shy about telling its public, locally, regionally, and internationally, about when it submits projects that build resilience, that allow us to adapt to the changes in our climate that have already taken Jamaican lives. So for us, we're happy the Loss and Damage Fund is here. But the funds that are responsible for mitigation and adaptation need to catch up. They need to do what they were intended to do. Jamaica isn't a perfect actor in the global environment in terms of implementing its environmental reforms. But we are resolute that we will act in a manner that defends our national interest, our regional interest, and certainly the interest of all SIDS and LDCs.
He noted that recent extreme weather events, including Hurricane Melissa, have underscored the need for fundamental changes in how Jamaica builds infrastructure and consumes resources.
When you have a single storm create $8.8 billion of damage, $8.8 billion of damage, it is not the sort of event that allows you to continue as you were before. The post-Melissa reality is a different reality. We've lost sisters and brothers, we've lost towns, and we have to change how we build, we have to change how we consume.
Minister of Water, Environment and Climate Change, Matthew Samuda. The government has commenced road patching works in Kingston under the Go Road Rehabilitation Program. The works target priority roads that require immediate repair to improve road safety and the driving conditions. Clement Reed reports.
Work has begun along Waterloo Road, East Kings House Road, Mandela Highway and several other roads in Kingston and St. Andrew. These initial activities form part of a wider phased effort to address deteriorated roadway sections with a focus on areas affected by scouring, potholes, and general surface failure. Minister with responsibility for works, Robert Morgan, explains that the GO program will expand beyond Kingston and move into other parishes in the coming days. This comes as works continue island-wide in a structured rollout aimed at restoring key routes and supporting daily commuting, commerce, and public transportation. Motorists are asked to exercise caution when traveling through active work zones, obey posted instructions, and expect intermittent delays as crews carry out patching operations. Further updates on the program's rollout schedule and the next areas to be targeted will be provided as works progress. The $1.6 billion graded overlay emergency road rehabilitation GO program will see works being undertaken on several critical corridors across the island, many of which were damaged by potholing and scouring during Hurricane Melissa. The GO Road Rehab is focused on main and heavily traveled corridors that are vital for daily commuting, commerce, access to schools, health facilities, farms, and town centers. The GO program is being led by the National Works Agency NWA under the policy direction of the Ministry of Economic Growth and Infrastructure Development. Reporting for IRFM News, I'm Clement Reed.
The Jamaica Defense Force, JDF, says it's cooperating fully with a police investigation into a traffic incident involving one of its service vehicles and 2 children on a bicycle in Cornwall Mountain, Westmoreland on Tuesday. The JDF says in accordance with standard operating procedures, the accident is being investigated internally as well as by the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Details of the accident or nature of the injuries were not revealed. In a statement today, the JDF says its officers and members of the community provided prompt emergency assistance at the scene, and the children were transported to a nearby medical facility for assessment and treatment. Through the Health Services Corps and the Jamaica Defense Force Air Wing, the JDF also provided medical assistance and airlift for further medical treatment for one of the children. The accident was reported to the Savannah Lamar Police Station on Tuesday. The Army says it remains committed to upholding the highest standards of professionalism, safety, and accountability in the execution of its duties. The JDF is also encouraging all road users to adhere to traffic regulations and to exercise heightened caution, particularly where children and other vulnerable road users are concerned. And the Island Traffic Authority is renewing its call for safety on the roads as 362 lives have been lost in 316 fatal collisions across the island so far this year. Director General of Road Traffic at the ITA, Colonel Daniel Price, is urging Jamaicans to remain vigilant and to prioritize safety on the nation's roads. He stressed that responsible driving, pedestrian awareness, and strict adherence to traffic laws are critical to reducing preventable tragedies. The renewed appeal follows a fatal incident on Sunday along the Hopewell Main Road in Hanover, where a 75-year-old male pedestrian was struck at about 8:30 p.m. He has not yet been identified. Reports indicate that the police were summoned to the scene and the man was transported to a hospital where he was later pronounced dead. Pedestrians continue to be among the most vulnerable road users, accounting for 67 deaths or 19% of all road fatalities since the start of the year. The ITA continues to urge both motorists and pedestrians to exercise caution, particularly at night, as efforts intensify to curb the country's rising road death toll. The All Jamaica Consumer Price Index for November increased by 2.4%, according to data released by the Statistical Institute of Jamaica, Statin. This release is the first to reflect the impact of Hurricane Melissa on consumer prices in November. This is the largest monthly movement in the all Jamaica CPI since September 2013, which rose by 2.8%, matching the 2.4% monthly increase recorded in August 2024 following Hurricane Beryl. According to Statin, the main contributor to the increase in the CPI for November was the Food and Non-Alcoholic Beverages Division, which rose by 6%. The rise in the index for the food group was mainly attributed to a 19.1% increase in the vegetables, tubers, plantains, cooking bananas, and pulses class. This was due to higher prices for most produce, including tomatoes, pumpkins, sweet peppers, hot peppers, and cucumbers. There was also an 8.8% increase in the index for the fruit and nuts class due to higher prices for fruits such as papaya, watermelon, and ackee. Additionally, ready-made food and other food products increased by 16.4%, mainly due to a rise in scallion prices. Increases were observed in all other classes in the group. The index for the housing, water, electricity, gas, and other fuels declined by 1.3%, largely influenced by lower electricity rates. The index for the transport division remained unchanged compared to the previous month. The Consumer Price Index measures change in the general level of prices for consumer goods and services purchased by private households. Police Commissioner Dr. Kevin Blake today engaged in divisional tours in St. Thomas and Kingston. He met with officers as the police work to maintain the reduction in murders. As of December 13, 638 murders have been recorded in Jamaica, 480 fewer than the 1,118 recorded in the similar period last year. Senior Communications Strategist Senior Superintendent Dennis Brooks underscored that the Commissioner's aim was to have dialogue with officers.
The Commissioner is on a series of divisional tours. We began the morning in St. Thomas. We went to Morant Bay, we went to Yallas and other areas in that parish. It's important for the Commissioner to be on the ground at this time. So crucial, engaging directly with the members, where they are in the spaces that they're operating.
SSP Brooks expressed that the constabulary wants the year to end on a positive note.
We went to St. Thomas, so critical at this time in the thrust to keep it sub 1,000 and more importantly sub 700 this year. St. Thomas is currently registering level on last year, even though considerable investigative, operational, intelligence and intervention work has been done. We're looking to close the year strong in St. Thomas, and the Commissioner's presence in the space today has been critical. We are currently in the corporate area sections of Area 4 and Area 5 because the Commissioner is seeking to engage directly with the members and ensure that the year finishes on a positive note.
Senior Communications Strategist SSP Dennis Brooks. State Minister for National Security Juliet Cuthbert-Flynn has reiterated that the government remains resolute in making available the necessary resources and support for the continued work of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. The JCF has revealed that up to December 12, there was a 43% reduction in murders, 32% reduction in shootings, and a 17% reduction in overall major crimes when compared with the same period last year. She underscored that especially in post-Hurricane Melissa, the JCF's perseverance and proactive role have played has been vital in the relief efforts.
To our officers, your swift response, your professionalism, and your coordinated effort in safeguarding citizens, maintaining order, and providing assistance amidst their challenging duties is commendable. The force's perseverance and proactive approach played a vital role in mitigating the impact of the hurricane, reflecting its unwavering dedication to service and also protecting the people of Jamaica through a time of crisis. And so I must reiterate that the government remains resolute in providing the necessary resources, the necessary training, and the support to ensure that our security forces can continue their work effectively and safely. Our goal is to foster an environment where every Jamaican can live, work, and also thrive.
Mrs. Cuthbert Flynn was speaking yesterday at the Saluting Our Heroes Awards ceremony, a partnership between the LASCO Foundation and the Jamaica Constabulary Force. She commended the 6 top cup finalists for proposing initiatives that seek to foster more peaceful communities.
We met our finalists, and having heard their vision and their mission for the communities they serve, all 6 finalists had one common vision, and that is to foster a more peaceful community and, of course, by extension, a peaceful society. To this end, the ministry will be taking a much closer look at the projects being carried out by our officers with a view to identify opportunities for a closer partnership. And as we increase our focus on peace in communities, we aim to ensure the ultimate outcome of a safe and secure and a more peaceful Jamaica that we all deserve. So, colleagues, I pause to applaud the efforts of our officers in creating initiatives that are fueled by passion for young people and the vulnerable in communities. Even with the demand of your job, you have gone above and beyond the call of duty.
State Minister for National Security, Judith Cuthbert Flynn. And with that story, we have come to the end of the local news. You're listening to Live at 5:45, still to come, Our Caribbean and Sports. But first, here's the weather.
There is a ridge across the northern Caribbean. It is expected to remain across the region for the next few days. Tonight will become mainly fair. Tomorrow morning, expect isolated showers across eastern parishes. Otherwise, it will be partly cloudy and mainly sunny elsewhere. Tomorrow afternoon will be mostly cloudy across western parishes and some hilly areas elsewhere. Otherwise, it will be partly cloudy.
We now bring you Our Caribbean, some of the stories making the headlines from across the region.
Prime Minister Kamla Prasad Bisesa has sought to distance Trinidad and Tobago from a United States-led blockade targeting sanctioned oil tankers entering Venezuela, stressing that the country is not participating in any such action and has not been asked to assist. Her comments come amid rising regional tensions following statements by U.S. President Donald Trump and an increased U.S. military presence in the Caribbean. Caribbean National Weekly reports that on Tuesday, Trump said the U.S.-led naval armada in the region will only get bigger, claiming Venezuela is completely surrounded by the largest armada ever assembled in the history of South America. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres warned during a briefing that Haiti is facing a perfect storm of suffering driven by relentless armed violence, the collapse of basic services, and a rapidly deteriorating humanitarian situation. Guterres said civilians are under siege as gang violence engulfs Port-au-Prince and continues to spread, paralyzing daily life and forcing an estimated 1.3 million people to flee their homes. He noted that schools and hospitals have come under repeated attack, sexual violence is widespread, and state authority has eroded, leaving large parts of the country beyond effective government control. The UN chief said 6 million Haitians now require humanitarian assistance, placing the country among the world's most severe hunger hotspots. According to Caribbean National Weekly, he warned that aid operations are at risk of grinding to a halt due to the chronic underfunding, noting that less than 10% of the 908 million needed for the 2025 humanitarian response has been received. Finally, St. Lucian shoppers will enjoy significant savings just ahead of the Christmas after Parliament approved an amendment to the Value-Added Tax VAT Act, paving the way for the country's first ever VAT-free shopping day. According to Caribbean National Weekly, the amendment was approved unanimously during the first sitting of the 13th session of Parliament on December 16, following a motion tabled